Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the JK Report's first Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw? Yeah. Monday Night Raw.
Monday Night Revolver.
Yes.
Monday Night Revolution.
Yes, a Monday Night Revolver. Because we needed one for tonight's Raw.
I see what you did there. That's a nice little. I don't know if that's a segue. Maybe that's it. I don't know, but.
Or maybe it's a suicide threat.
Well, that's no good.
Now, before we get into it, this is the first Raw review for the JK Report. We previously did it on another channel where we have links in the description to our old Raw reviews, but this is where we're going to be doing it for a little while now because this is home. This is home. The JK Report is home. We do our other videos here, so we're going to do this here too. Now, I am obviously Kyle, if you don't know that. You were a dumbass who didn't watch our other videos, but now you know now. And I am joined tonight by my good friend.
If you don't know, I honestly really don't blame you. I mean, really.
Yeah, it goes. I
don't. Anything you're doing there, Mr. Hendry? Do you have something going on? Do you have an extra thought that you want to bring up?
Google Hangout just started playing in my ears so I could hear myself while we did this, so I was.
Well, maybe Google thought that you wanted to hear yourself. Did you ever think of that? You don't like listening to yourself? Because if you don't, I'm going to be surprised.
Well, he's Jamie. If you didn't know that, he's Jamie. And tonight we're joined by a very special guest, a good friend of ours, and he legally has to be here because we have to expand the racial presence on this channel because I guess that's
the reason.
Law. Well, I guess it's a law that you have to have so many minorities on a show, so we had to go find one. And the only one we could find, we had to go all the way to Hollywood to find them. Mr. Ty 1822, how you doing?
Yes, I am feeling good, and right now I am the token black guy right here. Y'all see 2 white guys and 1 black guy, so that makes me the token black guy.
Now, if you don't know Mr. Ty 1822, check him out on YouTube at youtube.com/Ties, T-Y, in case you know how to spell that, 1822.
Yes, 22. Get that right, people.
Because he doesn't need 1 2. He needs, because it's not 22, it's 2 2. But we're going to get right into the business because I want to hurry up and get this done with because the sooner I can forget this Raw, the better, and the sooner I can forget everything about it, the better.
I will say this now. I will defend WWE on many of occasions. I have defended them. I've defended creative on, like I just said, on a lot of occasions. Tonight, and I don't complain much about the product, but tonight I don't have a reason to defend them.
Because
tonight, lackluster is not even the word for it.
Underwhelming for me.
Very, very. I mean, like they're like really, like okay. I'll say this: it wasn't like 100% awful, but I will say there is nothing noteworthy. Nothing noteworthy.
Totally agree.
Yep.
Basically, you could skip the first hour of the show, which I did, and missed nothing.
Well, actually, the open of the show was pretty good. I'll say that. So I can't forget that. That was pretty good right there.
That is probably the one thing that I did enjoy the most. I did enjoy the bantering between Hunter and Jericho. I thought that shit was great and
very entertaining stuff.
Yep, and having Jericho say, I think he made like a joke of some sorts, saying that like
being in power, like Triple H, only time he'll do something if his wife like get arrested, something like that. He said.
Yeah, and he called him the schnoz and Rollins the sellout and the suck up and all that shit and whatnot. And Triple H went on to call his own, well, not really his company, but he went on to call the company that he's the COO for the WWE.
Oh yeah. Added another letter to it.
The Worldwide Wrestling Entertainment.
Triple H was mumbling over his words tonight, just like I just did a second ago. He mumbled over his words a lot.
At least
I got that Triple H syndrome.
At least he remembers the W. At least he remembers the E. 'Cause remember when John Laurinaitis used to come out and said WW Universe?
Yep.
The WWE universe.
So at least he remembered the E.
Yep.
A lot of us would like to forget the E and remember the F, but thanks to the fucking pandas, we have to get the F out.
Yeah, I know.
Unfortunately.
Fuck the pandas. But we're
Yeah,
gonna
damn
we're gonna move on to the next thing. For one, I'm the host of this show, and I have no sweet clue what happened after that segment because I wasn't watching.
Well,
now, hold up, Mr. Tyrone. This is not your YouTube channel. This is not youtube.com/Ty1822.
Why can't Hollywood take over?
Because this is youtube.com/the JK Report. We tell you when to start talking. We are your bosses right now, Mr. Hollywood.
Hey, I can talk to my agent right now if I wanted to.
Wait, you got a new agent? I thought I was your agent.
I fired you.
Well, shit. Anyway,
Yes.
Mr. Hollywood, would you like to enlighten us on what happened after that segment?
Yes, it was a tag team match between Sheamus teams up with Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz and Cesaro. The match was really nothing. You had Damian Sandow, of course, once again dressed up as The Miz. He got involved in the match, so The Miz took him out. Then once he did a zigzag after that, The Miz finished him all with a skull-crushing finale, and that's how everything ended.
Not the finale, the finale. Not the finale, the fun.
The fun alley.
The fun alley. There we go.
I will say that
Triple H syndrome. I told y'all. I got it tonight. I'm stumbling over certain words.
I will say
at least you're not like Jamie.
You know, Kyle, you better be happy that you can pronounce my first name because there's no R's in it.
See, at one point, Jamie, I couldn't remember names, but now I do.
Low blow. You take a low blow on me, I'm going to deliver it right back. Anyways, as for the match itself, like Ty said, didn't really think it was all... I mean, I didn't really think it was nothing special. Looking forward to Sheamus and Cesaro at Night of Champions because, like I said last week, I really enjoyed their match at Payback, so I'm hoping it'll be the...
Definitely, that'll be a good match.
Yeah, definitely. I'll say this, I do like the whole stunt double thing they're doing with Miz and Sandow.
Yeah, it's hilarious stuff.
Yeah, that's really, really, really funny stuff. And it also gives Sandow something to do. And he's not just doing the whole, like, you know, hey, I'm a different person each week. I'm going through the biggest personality crisis of life. So at least this is, again, something for him to do. And I'm assuming Ziggler and Miz will be having a rematch at Night of Champions. So, yeah.
One thing I'll say about this, and I'll say about the match we had later on in the night with the Divas Championship, one thing I've noticed is they're building every championship feud right now, which is nice to see since Night of Champions is coming up.
Yep. It's rare seeing it in WWE.
I still want that pay-per-view concept gone. Especially
I like it.
But
I don't really see a point in it now because there's only 5 titles. I mean, like...
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I don't like the fact that when there's no title on the line, somebody have a match. So that's the only reason why I wouldn't mind if it goes, but it is a good gimmick pay-per-view. It's better than the other ones to me, besides Money in the Bank.
Better than Capital Punishment.
Oh, that's stupid. That's a stupid pay-per-view.
Hell in a Cell.
Hell in a Cell, because it means nothing.
For anyone that knows me, you know for a fact I can't stand that pay-per-view.
The TLC pay-per-view is another one they should get rid of.
I like that one though.
Like the reason why, because the stipulation of a chair match, like really a chair match, that's stupid.
We didn't have one last year though. So.
Yeah, that's a dumb gimmick. A chair match, it's really stupid.
20 straight minutes of getting hit in the back with steel chairs.
Yeah. Like, how can you build up a good spot? Just a bunch of chairs.
Well, you could be like Cena and completely destroy kayfabe and put a table on top of Wade Barrett and knock on the table.
That was a cool ending, but you can't do that anymore.
Cool ending But they continued.
Yeah,
Raw, they showed it like 50 times. They showed him putting the table on him, breaking breaking kayfabe, breaking the fact that it was real. So I'm not talking about this right now. See, that's how bad this Raw was. We're talking about things that happened 2-3 years ago.
This typical us. We always get off topic.
Yeah. This is always how it is, and it's always how it's always how it probably will be.
Yeah.
Especially when we get bad Raws. But we're gonna move on to the next match.
As bad as the show is, we're gonna always get off topic.
Yeah, exactly.
It is
so, Mr. Hollywood, what was the next match?
The next match was a 3-way Divas match. It was Layla, Naomi, Summer Rae, teams. Hold up, sorry.
6 Diva tag match.
Sorry, guys. Naomi,
6 Diva tag match.
Summer Rae versus Rosa, Eva Marie, and Cameron. And the match ended in disqualification. The crowd didn't care for it at all. Somebody in the crowd was trying to do a JBL chant. It didn't work. So, whoever tried it right there.
Can you blame them, though?
Because the chants for the announcers are becoming, like, overbearing now.
It's really annoying now. At first, it was cool, but... And plus, that wasn't a marked crowd. That was more like a casual fan.
Yeah.
So, of course, you didn't get those chants tonight.
One thing.
What can you expect out from Iowa?
You know, to me, the Iowa crowd was a lot better than Anaheim crowd last week.
One thing we didn't mention is that the crowd was really, really hot for Ziggler.
Oh, yeah. Yes, they were.
Very, very hot.
Yes.
But yeah, that Divas match really didn't do anything. I can't remember a single thing.
It was like under a minute.
Yeah. Honestly, I mean, obviously it was done to promote Total Divas, which is back this weekend. I get that, but nothing really did much for it. I mean, like, yeah, sure, or like Cole mentioned it maybe like 2 or 3 times, and that was it. And honestly, I'm probably gonna forget that Total Divas is back this weekend tomorrow.
I won't, because I already got it on record from like long ago, so I don't remember.
Got it on that DVR.
Can we just move on to the next one?
I had it on record since season 1.
I haven't gave a shit since season 1. Oh wait, I never gave a shit to begin with.
Hey.
Sure you did.
I like the show. I would not lie, people. I saw every last episode.
Some of the stuff on the show is downright hilarious.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But it's a good entertainment show.
Yes.
But not enough for me to give a shit about it. I don't watch it.
Well, the show is trying to reach out to that female demographic, so I completely understand why they're doing it. So.
Yep.
I get why they're doing it. It's no harm, no foul. Except for why the fuck would they put the most irrelevant diva on it with Rosa Mendes? Out of all the other divas you have, Rosa Mendes on it.
We share a birthday.
I like Rosa, but if she was relevant, that's the right time to put her on the show. She's so irrelevant while she's on the show.
No, the only thing that makes her relevant is the fact that she changes her hair color every 6 months.
Yeah.
I honestly think that she, and like, you know, this is just me, or this is just me purely speculating. But I think that maybe she was on the verge of being let go, and then she's like, "Oh no, wait, let me do Total Divas," and now she has a reason to stay.
Probably.
I don't know if that's true or not. It most likely isn't, but
seems legit.
Maybe.
But again, who really cares? Next match.
Okay. The next thing wasn't a match. You know, Paul Heyman came out, talking about John Cena, and then Brock Lesnar will destroy him at Night of the Champions. And it was a good promo by Paul Heyman once again. So the next match was Jack Swagger.
I'm going to say this good promo, except the exact same thing was said last week.
Yes, I agree. But let me get back to the match, because Kyle interrupted me, which he should never do.
It's my
show! It's Hollywood show. This called Hollywood and Friends. This is what I'm going to call it.
Hollywood and Friends.
Yes. So Jack Swagger had a match against Curtis Axel. Jack Swagger squashed him. And then you had, Bo Dallas come out with a couple people talking about how Jack Swagger let these people down. At first, I'm thinking this like some type of CM Punk SES segment I think was going on, but it wasn't. So, I don't understand where this is going right now.
What you say about this? About the people he interviewed? What are they doing?
I thought like some CM Punk SES type of thing was going on, but it wasn't. At first, that's what I was thinking the whole time.
Instead, you got dumbass Richie who bet the farm on Jack Swagger. And then you have the guy who's an illegal alien in the building but is not detained by INS.
I'm going to ask you a question. Do y'all like Bo Dallas?
Hell no.
I do.
I think he has a grin that could scare little children.
Because I believe I can take over this show.
You believe, all right, because you will leave. But one thing I do want to do is, in the spirit of fun.
Okay, all right. I will say this one thing though. I marked out for Zeb's return, even though he wasn't gone.
Oh yeah, I did too. I was happy about that.
Yeah.
Now, in the spirit of fun entertainment and following the footsteps of our fellow WWE fans, Richie, a good WWE fan who we just met tonight, has started a worldwide trend of betting your savings on irrelevant people.
Mm-hmm.
So from this day on, I am betting all my life savings, which I have right here, on Zack Ryder winning his next match.
Me, I have bet my entire life savings, which equal the amount of 4 toonies. Because yes, people, if you haven't noticed by now, yes, I am Canadian, and this is how we do shit here.
Mm-hmm.
I have bet my entire life savings on R-Truth winning his next match.
And I'm better. My entire life savings on Fuck Dog.
So, write it down in stone. We have our life savings all laid out and our bets made.
Fuck Dog. Go.
Are you betting $2?
Hey, say yes. Yes.
Are you betting $2 on $5?
$2 on Fuck Dog. Go.
See, at least I'm betting $23 on Zack Ryder winning his next match. That's my life savings.
Hey, that's all I had, people. Hollywood bought a lot of expensive cars, so I only got $2 left. So that's why. That's the reason why people.
This is all I have left for food, people. Winter's coming up.
So the next match, Mr. Hollywood.
It was Adam Rose versus Titus O'Neil.
Who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck? Next.
I just want to mention that the Rabbit and Heath Slater got in a brawl. For some reason, then Adam Rose pinned Titus O'Neil because he got distracted by the brawl outside the ring.
The fact that there was a match on Raw speaks to the volume of this whole entire episode.
Yep. So let me get to the next match. Rusev versus Zack Ryder, but first I want to talk about Ryder.
Yes. See? Life savings. Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go now.
Lana, here we go. Life savings. Who won?
I love you so much, Lana, and I wish you wrapped your legs around my neck. Oh, okay. Now let me get to the match now.
Come on, who won? Life savings on the line. Come on. Don't make me lose it.
And Lana, hopefully someday I can give you 10 to 15 kids. Now let me get to the match.
Jesus. Who won? Come on, my life savings are on the line. Come on.
Rusev squashes Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder obviously squashed.
Zack Ryder, I bet all of this on you. I bet all of this on you.
Yep.
Damn it.
It's all gone, Kyle.
Yeah.
Gone.
My entire life savings. Gone.
Gone in the blink of an eye.
When we get to the next thing.
Yeah, but Jamie, do you have anything to say about that match besides the fact that Zack Ryder lost?
Damn it. Well, afterwards, because seeing as how I didn't give two shits about the match itself, afterwards we had Mark Henry come out, try to be all patriotic.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like we're going to get Mark Henry and Rusev, I imagine, at Night of Champions. And I am going to give my prediction for that right now. Rusev is going to go through him.
Yes, he should. Even though I like Mark Henry, Rusev should go through.
Definitely, because he will be arguably he will be the biggest guy that he's faced.
And one thing I say about him, he improved so much, and he one of the best sellers in WWE. I love how he always sells his ankle every time when Jack Swagger put him in the Patriot lock. He sells it very well. I'm not gonna say up there with Dolph Ziggler, but no, I'm not gonna say just as good. But I'm gonna put him in that category is I'm gonna put him in is one of the best sellers in WWE. And he's up there because he can really sell very well in the ring.
Right now, yep.
Yes. And sorry for the mumbling, people. The Triple H syndrome's still going on.
My thing on Rusev, as long as they keep him in the gimmick he has and keeps him with Lana, he will be able to dodge the Vladimir Kozlov
gimmick. Let me tell you something. They better keep him around Lana because if Lana was gone, this guy would be nothing.
Well, Ty, if she gets pregnant 15 times in a row, she'll have to be gone.
Hey, she got to take a break then.
Okay, next match. And if it seems like we're rushing through this, it's because we are.
Yeah, because it was a underwhelming show, so we were going to talk about random stuff and mention a couple matches.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's all that we care about this Raw. And if you guys love this Raw, congratulations. We're not going to do a 20-minute video about us bitching.
You are in the very small minority of people that did enjoy that show.
All right, let me get to...
Hold up, Mr. Hollywood. Hold up. Now, see, we're trying to be professionals here and not bitch for 20 minutes, so we're actually trying to go through this, so we're rushing through it. So if you appreciate that at least, the fact that we're not the typical YWC member here in the YouTube community bitching for 20 minutes. We're actually talking. We're just doing it in a very heightened, very speedy way.
And not everything about this show was bad. I mean, like we said at the very start the bantering between Jericho and Hunter was really good.
And it seems I missed all the good stuff.
You miss a piece of it.
I gotta say okay stuff you missed.
Anyway, moving on.
Hollywood, going to the next thing. Jimmy Uso versus Goldust. I didn't care for this match, so Goldust defeated Jimmy Uso. Then Stardust attacked his knee. But you know what? I am happy this happened because Jimmy Uso ended up marrying my woman, Naomi. So, I'm glad your knee got messed up.
All I gotta say, I said this last week about Goldust and Stardust being heel. Y'all asked for it. Deal with it.
I love it. I love this because it's showing another side of Cody Rhodes, and it shows how talented Cody Rhodes really is. Unlike that boring-ass Ted DiBiase Jr., which I predicted that Cody Rhodes would go further, and I was right. So, yes. I predicted that years ago. I said Cody Rhodes is more talented than Ted, and I was right.
Congratulations. You have Cody Rhodes you have Cody Rhodes who...
You're going to make Randy Orton become the champion. No, he didn't. He sucks.
All I'm going to say is this. Cody Rhodes, thanks to the fans adoring the fact that he's with his brother, he'll never escape the tag team division. And now he's stuck with the Stardust gimmick. Y'all asked for it.
But it's working, though, so I like it. I'm not complaining about it.
I'm done complaining about it. Y'all asked for it, so when it flops,
I love it. I love the Stardust gimmick. It really grew on me.
When it flops, it flops.
I don't know. It should work for a while. Now, I don't know what will happen once it's over, but right now I'm enjoying it.
Regarding the Stardust gimmick, I like it. It's something new, something fresh for Cody, and it looks like he's having fun with it.
Definitely, you can
tell. The heel turn, I'm still kind of questioning it a little bit. I think I have to see more of it before
I love it.
Form a solid opinion.
Cody Rhodes always been more of a heel than a face anyway, and Goldust always been good as a heel too, so it'll work out.
When it flops, it flops. I'm not saying shit.
I like it.
I'm saying now, I think that they will be champions at the next show. Yeah.
No, yeah, I agree because the Usos, they've been champions for a long time. I think it's time for new champions.
They've been champions since March, I believe.
Yeah, even though I like the Usos, I even wanted Roman Harper to win the match the second time they had a match at the pay-per-view, and that didn't happen. So this time, Goldust Stardust got to get the victory. Or they will win in a rematch. So we'll see.
Or Goldust could go back on drugs, get released, and Cody Rhodes can go solo again.
Now look, I know Goldust is an asshole, but Goldust is one of the best. I mean, he's a veteran. He's still working that ring. I gotta give that guy a lot of credit. He like what?
All I gotta say, I'm not even gonna hate on Goldust. I'm just gonna say Cody Rhodes needs to be doing his own thing.
I disagree for now, but down the line, yes.
Moving on. When it flops, it flops.
The main event, 6-man tag match. Stephanie and Triple H came out to watch this match because Triple H wanted somebody to impress him. And the reason why, because he's saying who can actually defeat Brock Lesnar. He said it earlier in the show. And we should have mentioned earlier that Troy is talking about not having that match between Brock Lesnar and John Cena. I wish they kind of changed that and make Brock Lesnar face John Cena at Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. But let me get back to the main event. So it was John Cena teams with Roman Reigns, Chris Jericho versus Randy Orton. Kane wearing slacks, looks so stupid. And who was the other partner?
Seth Rollins.
And this match right here, this was actually a solid main event right here. Roman Reigns took out Kane with the spear. 1, 2, 3, your winners. Seth, sorry. See, I'm messing up again. It's Triple H.
Who's the winner?
The winners are John Cena, Roman Reigns, and Chris Jericho. And then you had John Cena give Seth Rollins the AA through the announce table. And, of course, we have a lot of wrestling fans saying, did Seth Rollins get buried? Because John Cena buried Bray Wyatt last Monday. So now you're going to hear that from a lot of fans that, oh, my God, Seth Rollins got buried by John Cena.
Here is your response.
I hate John Cena. And this is the reason why the ratings are so low.
Well, here is your response. Bray Wyatt now has an advertised marquee match in a cage against Jericho next week. So there is your response.
Roman Reigns versus Randy Orton rematch from SummerSlam.
There you go.
All I got to say about if Rollins was buried, Cena could beat Hulk Hogan in a 50-minute classic match, and fans would bitch that Cena buried Hogan.
Yes.
Not saying Cena and Hogan could go 50 minutes in a classic match, because that's a train wreck waiting to happen.
Hogan could barely walk for 50 minutes, let alone wrestle for 50 minutes.
But as far as this match goes, it was a good match. Second week in a row, we got a 6-man tag team match. I'm tired of 6-man tag team matches.
Yes.
I still love Hogan, brother. Want to say no?
Yes. You know what? See, my problem is, for a 6-man tag match to seem cool, you need Teddy Long to be out there. Teddy tag team Long.
Tonight's Raw, I guarantee you, was a special Teddy Long tribute show because the majority of the matches tonight were all tag matches. Like the only singles match I can remember was Adam Rose and Titus O'Neil. Yeah, that was
Don't forget Rusev and Ryder and Swagger and what's his name?
Swagger and
Curtis Axel, the Axeman.
Axel.
How could you forget the Axeman's name?
Yeah.
Fairly easy. Anyway, what this reminds me of, does anyone remember back in SmackDown, I think in 2003, you had the same formula going on for like 3 months. Whoever was the number one contender for the Undisputed Championship, their team with Edge like the week before the pay-per-view.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Like for 3 months straight.
Yep.
So it seems like WWE stuck in their old formula of 6-man tag team matches, 6-man tag team matches, 6-man tag team matches.
Well, it's kind of like the same way last year. You had Daniel Bryan and 2 random partners against the Shield.
Oh, yeah. Who I forgot who his teammates were. The
random people. Either the Usos, Kofi Kingston, some
random ass people. Usos, Kofi, Truth.
Yeah. That was very random. Yeah, I didn't like that when they had that.
Anyway, thank the Lord, this review is over.
Yes.
Thank the Lord, the Monday Night Raw is over. If you enjoyed this video, hit a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy it, go fuck yourself. Leave a comment not in the description, but in the comment section.
Yeah, in the description, people. We're slowly working on that process of convincing YouTube to change their ways.
check out our good friend Mr. Hollywood over there on youtube.com/Ty1822 and follow him on Twitter at Ty1822. See,
also do not forget to follow our special partner, I guess you could say, at WWE Retweeting on Twitter. Basically, they explain themselves. Exactly what it is.
WWE Retweeting. Exactly what they do. But anyway, yes, just for the record, there is difference. On YouTube, Mr. Hollywood is known as Ty1822, and on Twitter, he's Ty1822.
22, yep.
There's a difference.
Sure is, people.
Anyway, I'm Kyle. He's Jamie. Follow me at RadioK13. Follow him at Jamie Lee Mack. Hit the subscribe button. Go watch our Fave 5 video. Go watch the career breakdown of John Cena. Later on this week, me and Mr. Mac will wrestle some. We'll give you our Fave 5 feuds of all time.
Fave 5 Fusion? I heard Fusion.
Fave 5 Fusion, yes, because you have Vegito, then you have Gogeta, then you have fusions. I'll give you fusions. But anyway, we'll be doing a Fave 5 on our favorite feuds, WWE feuds of all time. Then later on this week, probably on this weekend, we'll be doing a breakdown for career breakdown for Randy Orton, and maybe Hollywood, if his agent allows it, will join us for one of those. We'll find out.
I should be able to make it on time.
Let us know what you thought about Raw. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure. I know. See, Jamie, there's an R in that in sure, so I fucked it up. See?
Yeah, you did. I'm sorry, Kyle, but I mean, kind of slightly.
But let us know what you thought of the show. What you thought of the show. I'm pretty sure I know what you thought of it, but I want to know anyway. Go watch our other videos. Hit the subscribe button. Have a wonderful evening. I'm Kyle. He's Jamie. He's the black man, the token black man.
Black guy.
Peace, love, and fat chicks.